What's going on, everybody? Stock Jock here. An extremely tired Stock Jock. I literally was laying in my bed 10 minutes ago, trying to sleep. Couldn't do it. I was like, all right, I'm going to go make me a YouTube video. And that's what I'm doing. So, thumbs up for free stock trading content. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. $5,762 in the first hour today. Finished the day down a little bit, $5,295. All over the place after that first hour. This is back-to-back days where I've had a really good morning, and then yesterday I was up $8,000 or almost $9,000, and actually went red on the day. At one point I was down $13,000 and climbed back to where it was just about break even. Actually, not just about. I was down $2,500, but that was by choice. And then today I was up, as you see, 5,762. Well, you can't see. I just had to write it down. You'll see it at the end of the video. And then I gave it all back, was up $400 at one point, and then climbed out of the hole today to be profitable. Wild day. I don't like days like yesterday. I don't like days like today. So let's get into trades real quick. If you don't already know, I run a free trading chat room. It's a great community. If you're a new trader wanting to learn, come on in. We want to help you in your learning process. If you're an experienced trader, we want you as well, calling out things that you see. We're a community of day traders, mostly. So we got some swing traders as well. Excuse me, golly. We got some swing traders as well, and we're always trying to add to our ranks. So come on in. Discord link is down below. Twitch stream is down below. And now let's get into the trades. So this first trade that I'm going to go over is Snap. I did have a couple trades before that with AIM and a longer hold on this WKHS, and I ended up trading Snap calls, I believe, that I sold from yesterday. And I'm not going to go over those trades. I'm just going to go over the swing or the day trade here. So out of the gate, Snap looking for continuation from yesterday, as you can kind of see here on the daily chart. Huge move yesterday off of news from their investor conference. Looking for continuation today. Really couldn't get going. These Bollinger Bands were really holding it down. But we didn't know that early on. Got to pop out of the gates. Pullback candle, pullback candle. This is what I call the 1 minute setup. Or pop, pullback, candle over candle. I had an order to go live. Once that level got broken, it got broken. I got filled. You see I got 4,000 shares. I got filled at 72.10, 72.09. It popped up. It did not immediately get up to this level. And when I play these 1 minute plays, it needs to get to the high of the run immediately. And it didn't do that. So I started taking my profit when I saw that it gets stalled out in this area. I sold 2,000 shares at 72.32, 1,000 shares at 72.36, and then 1,000 shares at 72. So lost a little bit on that last 1,000, but overall, a very nice trade. Go Snap 1 minute. So 247. So this next trade is SLDP. This one again was a ripper from yesterday, and I was looking for continuation today. And I actually was very right on the idea of this trade. Just the timing I missed. Missed by what, a minute? 2 minutes. Okay, I don't even want to. This is the first time I'm actually reviewing this trade particularly. So sell off out of the gates, creates this candle over candle that fails, continues down, comes back up, and it creates this like resistance spot, right? Especially in the morning. These are very key levels. You know, any way you break a support or resistance line in the first 5 minutes, it usually gets a decent move. So candle over candle fail, creates a resistance, moves back down, and then comes back up to that same level. And I'm like, okay, well, if we break this level, I think we're going to get a pop to high a day. And if we get a pop to high a day, we're going to probably get running crazy like we did yesterday. And I was right. However, this is the candlestick that I try to get in at. So it starts moving back up. to this level, I go long 4,000 shares at 946 and 947. Stalls out completely. No volume comes into it. Just starts to die, comes down. And I'm like, well, great. I stopped out 930. And especially since it was about to go, I bottom ticked it. Look at that. I bottom ticked this candle. Candle under candle, stop me out. Next candle. Look at that. So this, I lost money on this trade. Look what happened the next one. Boom. Exactly what I thought. Broke this level, broke high a day, and then went on a freaking tear. Oh well, that's trading. I must have gone and looked at something else, forgot about it, but can't win them all. There it is. Oh, it didn't go. Just trying. Some selling here. Nope. You can get back up there. I'm interested, but nope. So I'm going to play two trades back to back here because they're both snap. So snap again. Looking for that continuation from yesterday is why I kept coming back to the stock. It set up a nice 5-minute play here. So you had the pop, pullback candle, and just how I do it on the 1 minute, you can do it on the 5 minute as well. So you had this pop, pullback candle, candle over candle entry, and let's see where that is on the chart here. I think it's right here. Or is it 9:45? So I want to draw this how I had it. When I run it live, you'll kind of see I had a diagonal here followed by, I think I got rid of the extended hours and I just used, yeah. So I kind of solved this from yesterday. You got rid of extended hours and, you know, you didn't really have to do it like this. But there's the support. I kind of solved this and I was like, okay, if we break out of this wedge and we break the 5-minute candle over candle, which is 72.18. So where is that? Right here? 72.18. And I did that right here. Okay. That little peak. All right. So the idea is we have an area of consolidation. We have a bunch of horizontals here. And if we break out of this wedge to the top side, we have a chance to start breaking these horizontals, which will lead to a high day pop. And it all worked out perfectly. I went long right through here. Actually, I took that. That's the little peak I took as first resistance break. So we went long on that resistance break, and I went with 4,000 shares. Got filled at 72.19, 72.26. We got the break. We got the break of this. Not that horizontal. Sorry. We got the breakthrough here, got the break of this horizontal, followed by the break of this horizontal. And it didn't happen all at once. It wasn't like a big just lift off move. I mean, it was a nice winner, but this move was nice, but it took a second to break the high day. So as it was, and I took calls as well on this one. So this is a 5-minute candle over candle that led to a bunch of horizontal breaks, which every time you break one of these ceilings, we'll call them, these resistance levels, you get maybe a boost. As maybe shorts are covering because their position's broke now, or I don't know, more buyers step in because they want to play high a day, or they want to play the break of this area. Who knows what causes it? It just typically does. As you break resistance, you usually get a pop, and if it's a big enough pop, it'll lead to the next resistance, which, you know, creates this domino effect. So we're just knocking over dominoes here. Anyway, pop. I take my profit on the shares at 72.55 and 73.13. So up in this area here. Then we had my typical 1 minute play. So we had this pop. pullback candle, candle over candle, looking for high of the run, and I took profit in there, and that is represented. Did sell the calls, or half of them through here, right here. So I got long at 73.17 right there, the candle over candle, and I sold as soon as I broke this level. It didn't rip. That's why I sold. So on these plays, you know, a lot of times you can get false breaks, so you got to be hand on the trigger. I did get filled half at 73.25, so a little profit there, and the rest at 73.35. But it didn't go any higher than that all day. So that was it. So take your profit, stick to the rules, and let the cards fall as they may. You know, this is why I don't play this little play and then hold and hope for it to go way higher. A lot of times it doesn't. I take the trade, I look for my price target area. Once it's hit, I stick to my rules and I get out for profit. And then right after that, I believe I sold. Yeah, I sold the calls there. So let's roll that one. Snap is holding the 9. There goes snap. Got a break 72.45. There's that. Now it has to break 72.69. $65. So close. Big seller. Here you go. Taking half off. Don't really like that. A wicked crate. And there are sellers more walking in.
Come on.
6 months.
Here we go. Is this going to be the push? Is it? Hey, we did it, snap. Not the rest, 73.12. I still got these calls. Still on half the calls. Nice. That's a nice 5-minute play. A lot of horizontals, a lot of diagonals broken. Let's see if we can break above this 5-minute and hold it.
Come on.
Filled. 40, 41, and broke high of the run. There it is. So I had a couple trades before this one that I'm not going to go over. One was a small loser, and it just because of the time it took for it was a long trade. I just sat in there looking at paint dry for a while, so I'm not going to go over it. But this one I will, because it was much shorter. So this one is, again, a 5-minute pop pullback candle over candle on Snap. We just had the pop on the 5-minute pop pullback candle over candle entry here that we use. And we got another pop, pullback candle, pullback candle, pullback candle, pullback candle, candle over candle right there. Thinking, again, that this is going to be continuation from yesterday. You're going to get another insane move. So this little peak right here is the high of the last pullback candle. So this red one right there. Do it like this, so not distracted. I'm expecting continuation up eventually. Strong enough move to, not all at once since it's the 5-minute chart, but enough to change direction from the small downtrend pullback that we're doing and get this thing going again. So I have this little ceiling here, and as soon as we break it, I'm going to go long. I think that's how I set it up. Let's see. 768. Yep. So as soon as this level breaks, I had a order ready to go live. I got filled at 769, 2,000 shares. And we get the pop right here and immediately shoots up. Nice. It's nice and green, and then immediately comes back down. And this is what kind of knowing your candlesticks comes into play. When I see a candlestick like that, that's not the greatest. Granted, it's 1 minute candlestick, so take them with a grain of salt. But it just rejected the move completely. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, time to get out. So I start exiting through here. This is a loser. I sold at 72.45, and the last one was a nasty one, 72.18. Oh, my freaking trading view is like 10 seconds behind. What? Hmm. Not the strongest of breaks here. In fact, you're about to go candle under candle. Yeah.
It's holding pretty nicely though. The higher low over VWAP over 9.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. Get over that 50. Make daddy happy. There's the 1 minute. This doesn't go here. Oh. Okay. And this last trade is a news play. If you don't know, I listen to breaking news all day long through Benzinga Pro. Link for that is down in the description down below. This one was a awesome trade. HOTH Therapeutics. I can't remember the news, but it had to do with an Alzheimer's drug of theirs. I know that HOTH ticker, since I've been watching it, or hearing about it for days on end, it seems like. They love to put out headlines, and those headlines tend to move it moves a good bit, but it doesn't usually last. As you can kind of see, it came all the way back down after the fact. But this is where the news came out. I got in. I thought I had 4,000 shares. I ended up taking 6,000 shares. 272s, 274, 272. Click the buy button one too many times. And so my entries are roughly in that range. From there, shoot straight up as the news starts to circulate. As it approaches this whole dollar of $3, that's kind of my mental target. Well, if it cracks 3, I'm out. And that's kind of what it did. I started exiting 291, 302, and $3. So very nice win, nice trade to end the morning. Again, like, subscribe, share if you will. Free content. Just trying to help new traders out, trying to help people understand what I do, and maybe create some millionaires in the process. So join us on Twitch, join us in Discord, and I will see you later.
HOTH, big pop. A bit news. Alzheimer's treatment.
Okay. $5,762 first hour. Bad.